promulgating plenitudinous in potentialities, the Players' Theatre!
Just remember winter, winter, when the winter comes a-calling. By the fireside so tight you'll sit and squeeze her. That's the time to squeeze her when it's winter. So give me a little cozy corner and an armchair for two. Somewhere with somebody there, anywhere will do. Give me an evening in the twilight with a fair moon above, and I'll find a lusty little corner in the heart of the one I love. Give me a little cozy corner and an armchair for two. Somewhere with somebody there, anywhere will do. Give me an evening in the twilight with the pale moon above, and I'll find a cozy little corner in the heart of the one I love. Oh, I must go home tonight. I must go home tonight. I don't care if it's snowing, blowing, or blowing. I only got married this morning, if you'll think it's delight. I stay out as long as I like this week, but I must go home tonight. Yes, I must go home
Resplendent circus celebrants for your spectacular astonishment, Ted Durant and Hilda!
우리 주문하자. 양식 사인, 양식. 어디 도시가리? 양식 시간 올. 양식 시간 올. Wie dit dat dan? Ik vind dat. Beautiful. Crowd. Up, up, up. Klaut op aan de kant. Klaut aan de kant. Ik alles wieder onder de deur. Aan de kant met de klaut. Up, hey! Goed. Goed. Fuck niet. Felix und ich will eine Sache ab. Wat is er fertig? Die klasse fertig. Klaut? Ja. Kommt de Nacht. Op onze Nacht. Right up. Onze Nacht. Hop. Hurry up! Hurry up! Get off me, bloody hell! My neck! I've lost my neck, don't stand and look for it! It's about that big, it's got a wart on the back. Was is that? What? Yeah, that's good!
Tributary from current Covent Garden ovations, resonant in reverberances, Mr. Robert Tier!
It was many and many a year ago in a kingdom by the sea. There a maiden there lived whom you may know by the name of Annabel Lee. And this maiden she lived with no other thought than to love and be loved by me. I was a child and she was a child in this kingdom by the sea. But we loved with a love that was more than love, I and my Annabel Lee, with a love that the winged seraphs of heaven coveted her and me. And this was the reason that long ago in this kingdom by the sea
of a cloud, chilling my beautiful Annabelle. So that a high-born kinsman came and bore her away from me, to shut her up in a sepulchre in this kingdom by the sea. My beautiful Annabelle, my beautiful Annabelle. Without bringing me dreams of the beautiful Annabelle. And the stars never rise, but I see the bright eyes of the beautiful Annabelle. And so all the night tide I lay down by the side of my darling, my life and my bride, in her sepulchre there by the sea, in her tomb by the sounding sea. My beautiful Annabelle, my beautiful
gregarious in garrulously diverting drolleries from Yorkshire, Mr. Tom Menard!
I had never set eyes on the bloke before in my life. Never. There we are in the doctor's waiting room. It turns to me, a perfect stranger. He says, "What have you come to see him for?" I said, "Something private." I am not one who goes round showing me operations, you know. The doctor comes over, he got one of these hydraulic syringes, and he sticks the needle in my arm, took something out, squirted it in a test tube, held it up to the light, he gave it to the nurse, he says, "Take that to the brewery, maybe they can tell us what it is." He says that there's a drop of blood in your alcohol stream, otherwise you're not bad. So I put my clothes on, I came out, I thought I shan't stay with him long, and in the evening, that was the Friday, I met my particular friends, Harry Armitage, Charlie Hollindale. We went round the Goat and Compasses. It was funny because they opened us always at 6, and when we got there it was nearly 5 past, you know, and the landlord had sent one of the lads round the hospital to see if there'd been an accident. And we get in there, I mean, we just take it steady, we're not alcoholics. You know, I mean, I can make a pint last 5 minutes if I drag it out, you know, for a bet, and we drink in there steady. About 9 o'clock, Harry upset the landlord, which is quite easy. I thought, I'll get these 3 out of here. So I said to the barman, I said, "Where's this new games room they've opened?" He said, "On the 3rd floor. He said, "In the state that Charlie's in, you want to send him up in the lift." So we get Charlie in this lift, me, Harry and Fred. He gets out on the 3rd floor, saw this waiter walking past, called him over. He says, "Waiter, very cramped in that lift you've got over there." The waiter said, "Yes, sir, well, normally that one only holds 2 plates of soup and a teapot." So I said to the lads, "We won't bother with the lift, we'll go by the stairs. It won't take long," which it didn't. We missed every one of them. And we was all right till we got in the street, and then it started, because every gentleman here tonight will vouch for this. It is not the stuff you drink that does the damage. It's the fresh air. And believe me, that street was full of it. I felt like right into the Yorkshire Post. Within a minute, Harry's lying flat on his stomach on the pavement, his fingers gripped tightly over the edge of the curb. He looked up at me, he says, "Get a ladder quick, I can't hang on much longer." Do you mind not laughing while I'm talking? I'm trying to get... And I helped him stand up, look round, there's Charlie, hanging round the lamppost, knocking on it like mad. I said, "What are you knocking on there for?" He says, "I know there's somebody in, there's a light on upstairs." So we get to Harry's house, he was looking for the key and I was looking for the door. And the door opened, Harry's missus stood there looking daggers at me, Fred and Charlie. Because for some reason, what we have never discovered, she doesn't seem keen on any of us. I thought, she doesn't look very happy, and I'm very good at flattery, and let's face it, the ladies like it, don't they, you know? And she's standing there, she got a long black dress on, a big hat full of flowers. I thought, I'll do it. So I said, "Hello, Mrs. Armitage." She says, "Hello." I said, "Your dress might be tatty, but the hat's very nice." She says, "Thank you, it should be. I've just paid nearly 27 6 for this. It's a new hat, you're supposed to wish on it." I says, "You are?" She says, "You're supposed to wish on it." Well, Charlie's just that little bit hard of hearing, you know. And, yeah. And I think he must have misunderstood her. Anyhow, we had to buy her a new hat. Here, I'm off for a new pint. Ta-ra for now. So long.
Superlatively sonorous in a distillation of supplicatory invocation. A song of pleading. Mr. Benjamin Luxon!
Into a railway station crept a little child one night. The last train was just leaving and the bustle at its height. The station master standing there looked down with wondering eyes upon this little maid, so frail in form, so small in size. "Where is your father, little one? Are you alone?" he cried. With tearful eyes she looked up in his face and thus replied, "Give me a ticket to heaven. That's where Dad's gone, they say. He'll be so lonely without me, traveling all that way. Mother died when I was born, sir, and left Dad and me all alone. So give me a ticket to heaven, please, before the last train is gone." My daddy worked upon the line, and when I went tonight to take his tea, he lay there on a shutter, oh so white. Then to a great big building his mates carried him away. He's booked for heaven, poor old Dick, I heard one of them say. take. A station this must be. I thought to catch the train I'd wait, but finding none, I ran on here. I hope I'm not too late. Give me a ticket to heaven. That's where Dad's gone, they say. He'll be so lonely without me, traveling all that way. Mother died when I was born, sir, and left Dad and me all alone. So give me a ticket to heaven, please, before the last train is gone. The station master said, "Come, little one, I'll see you right. A ticket to your father you shall have this very night." He took her to the hospital, they let her see her dad. Though injured, he had not been killed, and oh, her heart was glad. Then turning to that kind friend who had brought her all the way, she said, "If I lose Dad again, I'll come to you and say, give me a ticket to heaven. That's where Dad's gone, they say. He'll be so lonely without me, traveling all that way. Mother died when I was born, sir, and left Dad and me all alone. So give me a ticket to heaven, please, before the last train has gone.
Beguiling gaminery. French. In a Mary Lloyd medley, your very own, Miss Barbara Windsor!
Up to the West End, right in the best end, straight from the country came Miss Maudie Brown. Father accrued it, but couldn't endure it, and that's why the lady's residing in town. 12 months ago, her modest self felt quite sublime to sit on a boy's knee who was covered in grime. And if you should want a kiss, she would droop her eyes like this, but now she droops them just one at a time. And every little movement has a meaning of its own. Every little movement tells a tale. Oh, and she walks in dainty hobble. In the background there's a kind of wibble wobble, and she glides like this. And the Johnnies follow in her trail. But when she turns her head like so, something's doing, don't you know? And every little movement tells a tale. When I take my morning promenade, quite a fashion card on the promenade. Now I don't mind nice boys staring hard if it satisfies their desire. Do you think my dress is a little bit, just a little bit, but not too much of it? Though it shows my shape just a little bit, that's the little bit the boys admire. When I take little bit, but not too much of it. Though it shows my shape just a little bit, that's the little bit the boys admire. Woo! Now we had to move away 'cause the rent we couldn't pay. The moving van came over just after dark. There was me and my old man shoving things inside the van, which we often done before, let me remark. We packed all that we could pack on the van, and that's a fact. And we got inside all we could get inside. Then we packed all we could pack on the tailboard of the bag, till there wasn't any room for me to ride. And my old man said, follow the van, it goes nearly on the way. Oh, when the van with the old man singing, I followed on with the old cotton in it. I did it, I'm darling, I'm darling, I did it. I lost the way and don't know where to run. But you can't stop a special like the old time clock when you can't find your way home. Now you can't stop a special like the old time clock when you can't find your way home. I'm a young girl who's just come over from the country where they do things big. And amongst the boys, I've got a lover. And since I've got a lover, well, I don't give a fig for the boy that I love's up in the gallery. The boy that I love's looking down at me. There he is, can't you see, waving his handkerchief, as merry as the robin that sings on a tree. The boy that I love's up in the gallery. The boy that I love's looking down at me. There he is, can't you see, waving his handkerchief, as merry as the robin that sings on a tree.
A dulcitoned duplicity in antiphonal threnody. A duet. Mr. Benjamin Luxon and Mr. Robert Tier!
A dicky bird sat on an apple tree bough and warbled by night and day. His words you'll hear should you list to him now, a trilling his roundelay. Few folks can boast a voice like mine, such beauty of tones, a gift divine. I'll sing my notes from A to G, and an opera star I will someday be. Tweedle-deedle-dee, 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 tweedle-deedle-dee. Folks can boast a voice like mine, the beauty of tone is a gift divine. little G, and an opera star I will be. Someday I will be, and an opera star I'll be. I'll sing my notes from A to G, and an opera star I will someday be. On high in that tree dwelt a bachelor owl, a grim old customer he. That fellow, he cried with ferocious scowl, will soon be my death, I can see. He sings by night, he sings by day. Oh, would that his lease would expire next May. For nothing on earth can be such a bore as musical folk in the house next door, the house next door. Tweedle-deedle-dee, tweedle-deedle-deedle-deedle-dee, tweedle-deedle-dee, 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 tweedle-deedle-dee. He sings his notes on A to D, and no one persuade him to stay away. He sings his notes from A to D, and an opera star he will be. And an opera star he'll be. I'll sing my notes from A to G, and the opera star I will
Purveying a positive pantechnicon of talents tantamount to a tattoo. The one and only Mr. Roy Castle!
Thank you, thank you. Give me a sec. Let's get amongst them right away. Here in Leeds, they've discovered a new way of letting you know when your time's up. Yeah, whoever's by me when this goes off goes out with me for the evening. Who, where to? Nobody knows. It'll be a glorified mystery trip. Right, well, I've just about had enough now. We'll pass it round, shall we? Like a pass the parcel, isn't it? If you'd like to play this for a bit now, I said... Don't push him away, did he say? She said, get off it, get off it! He's not saying anything, look. Yeah, oh! He says, your trousers are on fire. I'll be burnt down to the ground. Do you want to have a go at this? Can you play these? That's it. Ah! That was great, that was great. Fantastic. I think we should let's try and stamp that out. It won't stop. Oh, yeah. Right, we'll play a duet, see if you can play so well. Go on, you stand up, have a blow at this. Come on, you'll be all right. Have a good blow. No, don't pass it round. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Stand up a bit. Keep your handkerchief on you. That's it. You play that, I'll play this. All right? Because it's going to be a marching job, this. Right, off you go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Aren't you glad you're not wearing a hat now? That's it. Keep going. Now stand up and march round. And I'll start you off. That's it. Keep going. What's the matter with you? Be all right once it's over. All your teeth go to the bottom down here. We'll just play that last phrase now. Keep going. Oi! We're playing down here, son. We're playing a duet down here. Hold it, hold it. Oi! Can I leave that with you? We're playing a duet down here. Oi! 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 Come on. Oi! Come on. Okay, that'll do. Would you mind removing your hat, please? Right, here we go, lad. Give us a roll, then. Give us a roll on your drum, lad. Goes Mama Dada. Gets faster and faster until it becomes a roll. Nothing. All. It's 3 o'clock. Look at that. Show him yours, show him yours.
Homogenized Harry Champion Shayna, the Players' Theatre with Mr. John Rutland.
Everybody knows him and he's so proud, and that he's got a body's bim, 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 ball. It only cost him a tanner down the cut, but it looks all right on his little wooden box. Oh, I say now, what do you think of that? Think of that. If he can't get what he orders in the pot, he'll have it in his own hand.
Well, why not? Oh, where I live, my name's on a nice lot special and I'm out of doors. They all treat me with great respect, but they never say what's yours. If I walk in the public house, they say, look out, he's here. They grab their pots and glasses, shut in danger, mind your beer. Woo! Everybody knows me, the old brown hat that I got a funny pimple. It only cost me a tenner down the cut, but it looked all right on a little one nut. Oh, I see. What do you think of that? If I can't get what I order in the pot, I'll have it in the old brown hat. Well, why not have it in the old brown hat? Well, why not have it in the old brown hat? What a mouth, what an orphan sound. Like what a mouth he's got. When he was a youngster, old otherwise poor old mum used to feed him to show what I get. Poor chap, he's never been known to laugh. Or if he did, it's plenty to grin his face and pull him off. Look up this alley, Ginger, you're barking. Get your legs up, Ginger, you're barking. Oh, I see. What do you think of that? If If I can't get what I want in the pot, I'll have it in me old brown hat. Well, why not have it in me old brown hat? Well, why not have it in me old brown hat? Oh, la 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 la. There's one day a week when we feel a bit gay. That's Saturday.
Saturday?
When we get our wages, it's all hooray on Saturday.
Saturday.
You go all the week perhaps and can't get a sub, but the day comes at last when you're off dish you rub, and directly you get sick, you're off to a pub on Saturday. Oh, Saturday, that's the day for me. We have a fair old Beano and we spend our LSD. On Monday morning we are always B-R-O-K-E. Oh, Saturday, that's the day for me. Oh, Saturday, that's the day for me. We have a fair old Beano and we spend our LSD. On Monday morning we are always B-R-O-K-E. Oh, Saturday, lovely, lovely Saturday, Saturday. The day for boiled beef and carrots, boiled beef and carrots. That's the stuff you don't be careful, makes you fit and it keeps you well. Don't live like vegetarians on food they give to parrots. From pork you'll not blow out your cake of boiled beef and carrots. I like pickled onions, I like pickled lily. Pickled cabbage is all right on a pinnacle meat on Sunday night. I can go to Martha's, but what I do prefer is a little bit of cucumber, a little bit of cucumber. Any old iron, any old iron, any old iron. You look please, talk about a drink, you look at that, bring it up to your feet. Dressed in style, brand new style, father's old green style. I won't give it up for your old one straight old iron, old iron. Any old iron, any old iron. Boiled beef and carrots, a little bit and his soul goes marching on. Everybody knows me, baby, old brown
And now, there's just time to ask Mr. Roy Castle and Miss Barbara Windsor to lead the company and yourselves in the last chorus for tonight, down at the Old Bull and Bush. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Roy Castle, Miss Barbara Windsor, the entire company, Mr. Bernard Herman, and the entire and indefatigable orchestra. But this time, chiefly